Do you have red light syndrome? So here's your scenario. You go into a guitar shop, you pick a guitar up off the shelf, and you go to play, and all of a sudden, you're unable to play anything. So, red light syndrome is basically performance anxiety. You know your riffs, you know your songs, you know your licks, but you just sit there and nothing comes out. You're just going... So the term red light syndrome would come from the fact that studios would have a recording sign like this, and when recording they would turn it on and it would highlight red. This would indicate the artist and everyone else in the studio that recording is in process. So the artist gets ready and everyone else goes shh. So the anxiety itself comes from so many factors. You know, people can hear you, you don't want to mess up, and you don't want to mess up because sometimes it's a job and you don't want to waste time because time is money. So how do we overcome this red light syndrome? It's all about changing the environment you practice and play in. You're so used to doing the same thing and having your controlled environment. That's what it's about. Being out of your controlled environment is things like people listening in, you know, you're not in the same room. It can be anything that's just not the same as your normal practice setup. Start off small, start recording yourself and see how that makes you feel. You'll probably realise you end up messing up. Then the next step would be trying to play in front of friends and family, because we know that can be a bit awkward and you obviously don't want to mess up in front of them. And then see if you can get a gig if you're up for that, because that's the ultimate sort of performance anxiety. People are watching you, you know they can hear you, but you know, that's part of the process. So all in all, understand this is really normal. Just have that slight exposure therapy and I guarantee it will work. It takes time, you build it up, but it is as simple as that. So don't let that pesky red light get to you.